Hello, my name is Deborah McWilliams. My research proposal is about high cholesterol. I want to evaluate the treatment of consuming the DASH diet to see if it will reduce high cholesterol levels in obese Asian pre-geriatric men who are over the age of 60 years old. Cholesterol is a waxy substance that builds up in our body that our body needs to have. There's two types of cholesterol, LDL, which is your bad, and HDL, which is your good. The DASH diet is recommended to lower not only your blood pressure, but for any cardiovascular disease like high cholesterol. It's a specific dietary pattern that goes upon plant-based in a way, but you still consume your poultry, your fish, and so forth. Risk factors that always come with having cardiovascular disease or developing it is obesity, your age, contributing foods like high fat, high sodium, high cholesterol. Having too much LDL cholesterol or not enough HDL cholesterol can increase your risk of having the development of atherosclerosis. That is a buildup of LDL cholesterol, and it can cause further damage like a heart attack or a stroke. Nearly 95 million U.S. adults aged 20 and older have high cholesterol. Those totals are greater than 200 milligrams. 29 million of those adults have high cholesterol totals that are higher than 240 milligrams. They might not have symptoms, and many do not know that their cholesterol is too high. The Asian population is so important because they have the highest percentage of fat for any given BMI. That raises their risk of developing cardiovascular disease or even having a stroke or a heart attack. I want to determine if this population, if they consume the DASH diet or even not consume the DASH diet, will it reduce their high cholesterol levels? Will these obese Asian pre-geriatric men who are over the age of 60 years old, will this specific DASH diet help those individuals or will it not? Western populations have used the DASH diet in their study to see if it will help them with their cholesterol. And it has helped them, but they aren't able to see if it has helped with South Asian settings because it's not applicable. South Koreans have used a sodium reduced DASH diet to help with hypertension, but it hasn't shown for cholesterol. A study showed the relationship between dietary patterns in Chinese older adults with chronic diseases to see if the population increases the prevalence of an age-related chronic disease. The associations have found between dietary patterns and health outcomes and biomarkers of BMI, serum cholesterol, and blood pressure. Asia is culturally, ethnically, and nutritionally heterogeneous, and there's a need to decipher those effects of the DASH diet among the Asian population. Another study has found that the DASH diet pattern and the association with cardiometabolic profiles have differed between country to country and by their socio-demographic characteristics and this socio-demographic characteristic. One study mentioned the potential benefits of consuming the DASH dietary pattern on blood pressure and stroke risk reduction, which is a beneficial intervention for non-Asian populations. In an Asian population, the DASH diet had reduced the risk of blood pressure and stroke, but cholesterol was never measured. So 1 of every 10 non-Hispanic Asian adults have high cholesterol. Asian adults, males, are 5 times higher to have low LDL cholesterol. That's your good cholesterol. So 24.5% of those Asian adult males are going to have low HDL cholesterol. Asian adults have more body fat than white adults. Cardiovascular disease factors tend to increase continuously in Asia and China. A study that was conducted had used the data from the Korean National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey to see if there was a relationship between two factors that contributed to the increasing trend in mortality. The China Health and Nutrition Survey mentioned 1/3 of provinces in China has increased the intake of dietary cholesterol over the past 2 decades. Among Japan and China, the total cholesterol has increased over the years. One country declined while the other one has increased their total cholesterol levels. The null hypothesis: there's no relationship between cholesterol levels amongst the population who consume the DASH diet. The research hypothesis: there is a relationship between cholesterol levels and the population who consume the DASH diet. This is a quantitative design. Kent General Hospital in Dover, Delaware. The descriptive statistics will show weight, BMI, and the specific age. The study will have 2 groups, intervention group and control group. The intervention group will consume the diet for 200 days. The control group will not consume the diet for 200 days. There will be a blood panel of cholesterol levels that the nurses and physicians will collect. So pre and post collection of the blood lipid panel. Sample size of 210 participants. So the intervention group will have 105, while the control will have 105 participants. The statistical analysis will be a paired t-test with means and standard deviation, medium effect size of 0.05, the alpha of 0.05. The ethical considerations. IRB is being filed for approval. The reason is because we are having human subjects in the study and we have to get their informed consent to be part of the study, but the IRB has to approve the study before the study can be conducted. Participants will acknowledge the potential foods that could be interacting with them positively or negatively. Well, are the foods going to help their health or will it not help their health? The participants are always recommended to talk with their physician before being part of the study. The physician will tell them, yes, you can be part of the study, or no, you can't be. We are expected to find out if the relationship between consuming the DASH diet and reducing high cholesterol levels will be connected. Is it going to work? Implementing the DASH diet to help with cholesterol levels will be throughout nutrition professionals and cardiologists. There's going to be limitations of the study design. The DASH diet can be a long-term solution for any individual, any ethnicity that has high cholesterol levels. Thank you for listening and have a good day.